5 or 6. Okay. Wind emblem. Okay, that's something. Oh. Yeah. So it's not English. Oh, clean! Diana, nice.
どう？よかったでしょ？
So we know.
旅人、いらっしゃい。
Navia?
シュワルマランレイランドファミリーに加わる準備
Oh,
できた？
another film festival. And Korea!
超豪華なご飯も欲しいぜ。
両選手、
Oh?
準備が
Yes,
できたようですね。
teacher!
それではホテルズボール特別料理対決
Oh my god, yeah. Master Chef. Oh!
カトラリーの準備も完了。
Okay, that's good choice. Hold on. Interesting choice.
冷凍の時間よ。
Oh, okay, I can make half. I love she's a tail to attacking. That is so lovely.
とにかくそこのレストランから中産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。
Oh, that is
俺
so
は付き添いでな。
Ifa. Oh, first time. Okay. Okay, nice. Shooting. Oh, I love this. Holding tap and shooting. Okay, lovely. Oh,
さ
cool.
あ行くぞ。
Oh!
おっと逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。
Oh my god, that'd be interesting.
ここは昔
What the
レ
hell?
ムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。
真の偉大なり
What the
満足滅びよ
hell? What happened here? And dragon?
古竜の時代の謎の遺物。
What happened
それ
here?
に俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
僕の師匠にして母の黄金
Oh,
メインドットさん。
right daughter?
彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時、
Albedo.
ある大きな課題を与えたんだ。世界の真相を探せというね。
Oh.
なんで街の中に魔物が
They
いるんだ？
coming definition from
想
Dragon
像
School.
してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。
Okay, gone something. Oh, that is good.
また敵が来るぞ。
Oh, that's
本
such
件の被告人セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長アルベド。
That's oh,
何をしたんだ？
that is very interesting.
殺人事件？
But this is Albedo or Sasbedo?
理性を失い
Who
他
are
者を
you?
傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだ。
Oh,
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
chess? With fighting with the chess? Oh,
天地が逆さになった時、人は世界の本質を知る。 盤面が逆さになったら
no, that's an order like Mana Master. What the hell is happening? Albedo?
罪のない人を
どうしてこんなことに？ミレットが襲撃にあって。
これはレムリ
I
ア
don't
の
know
戦
what
争のため
happened
に用
here
意した薬
between
物
three
なのよ。
nations.
人体研究という課題を諦めたことは一度もない。モンドの法律にのっとり被
What?
告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。今も近くから聞こえるよ。
Venti?
なんだバルバトスか
What is this?
ファルカ？
Varka! Oh my god, we hear Varka. That's so cool. Okay. And Fear's Redemption Code. Paralogis. I have so many questions. What happened? So we Albedo stopped Novelette, but how? When? How is even possible somebody from us are going to Fontaine? But we be here, Varka, that is huge. Fears, that be huge. I be have recorded twice. In Japanese because I see They don't have English voice, so I will be doing only Japanese. Because if that was English, they'd be putting trailer in English, but if they put in Japanese, that means, yeah, there's too many missing voices. But Varka definitely be voicing. Definitely be the giving voice for Varka, because Varka... Oh!
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin IMPACT version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Aressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny Laquasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Okay.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone,
Oh.
my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of
Is it
tech,
like
basically.
Ock?
It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat.
Yeah,
it's one of her
definitely.
essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Ah, okay, that seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely. Let's
Okay.
take a look at her profile. Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow,
What?
exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy,
yeah.
which means she approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced
Farina
mecha
had
to use in her
something
cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served
Oh,
until it
so
has her
something
stamp of
perfect for
approval.
Nouvelle.
And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well-mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more
She's
strict.
got the answer.
It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Yes.
Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in Escoffier's story
nice.
quest. Treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested,
Yeah,
travellers.
I have finished all
You'll
of
also be rewarded with extra
Yeah.
Ascension materials for
material.
Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest.
Yeah,
Not
Master
only
Chef.
will travellers get to experience Escoffier's
What the heck?
mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so
Nice
we know
shoes,
what
I
she
can
can do in
say.
the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
Okay.
Which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage.
Oh, that's very good.
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Oh,
okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow,
Oh,
so
that's cool.
it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Yeah, definitely.
I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier's not just a support.
Oh.
She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah,
Love
and when
that
Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage.
Okay.
So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Oh, so she did that.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish out damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Oh.
I've never seen a talent like that before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Oh, that's
that
new.
will be
I never
so
see
fun
this.
to check out in game.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travelers.
Oh.
In the first half of version
Okay.
5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Navia.
Okay.
A new 5-star polearm,
Okay,
Symphonist of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner.
Nice weapon.
Our new 4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half
Okay.
banners.
Aoife! No
That's
way,
good.
bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news
An
is that
anemone.
travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Okay.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
What? Oh, this too?
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants, behold the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence. The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How? Oh wow! No way, bro! You little...
Yeah.
Oh dear! Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous dick!
Yeah.
Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro! Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it! Oh wow! No way, bro! Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're
That's right.
hopeless! The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao's wisdom is wasted on you! No way, bro! See you later!
Okay, that was funny.
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a How.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like
that'd
those two
be
could
crazy
argue
if I-
forever.
How would be meeting
Dude, you don't
Novelette?
know the
That'd
half of
be
it.
crazy.
Hang in there, bro!
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version.
Yes.
But since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan.
Yes.
In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kukuku's life, and now, of course, Kukuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard a How got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A How was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
Oh. Yeah.
I guess, in theory, yeah, I don't see why not. Plus, if it was an emergency, Kakuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding Kukasaurs. But this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I see that. Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Let's see.
For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Anemo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use.
I expect this.
His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
I feel like we've faced something like this before.
That's because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is a Howl cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban. Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well. Well, what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out, there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalette could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their
Yeah,
interactions
that'd be
go.
interesting.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're
Oh,
interested,
I
be sure to
would
check
think.
out all the
Thank
shenanigans
you.
in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's
Okay.
called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back.
Oh!
Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on that
Oh,
fake
yeah,
story?
yeah.
I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
Oh.
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Okay.
Wait,
how?
so this is a management sim? Okay, tell
guess.
me everything.
You got it,
Okay,
bro.
oh.
Travelers will be in charge of operations like upgrading the facilities, expanding the
Okay,
park,
that
and
is
managing
nice.
the staff.
Okay.
During each business
Oh, I
cycle,
love this.
travelers will need to allocate their precious funds
Yeah.
and action points to the
I love
most
this
important
kind of stuff. It's
tasks
very
based on their
casual,
management needs.
not
And
stressful.
plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You can
whoa, whoa,
also
whoa.
increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can
That look
experience
like-
unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or
Mixed
there's
with-
movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
Oh,
And travelers can
okay.
also recruit some
Tetris.
familiar faces to help run the park.
That's,
Among the recruits are
simply-
Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support.
Cool.
So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay.
Okay, this
yeah,
event we
that
can do
doesn't
again
sound
in
too
Greece,
bad.
because
And
most
plus,
character
once you get
is
down to business,
Corinna,
you'll
I
be
think so
rewarded for your
is,
efforts.
Ooh,
is-
do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the
Yes,
operations
that
and
is
you'll be able to claim
maybe.
all sorts of rewards,
I think so.
including Primo Gems
I don't
and
know
a new
Navia,
4-star
but I
bow,
think-
Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome. More
Charlotte
Primo
is
Gems to
not.
save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry to
can
keep you in
you
suspense,
unwrap them?
travelers. In the second half of version 5.6, we'll have returning event wishes for Kanichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the chronicled Wish banner will be
Ooh,
returning in version
Nazuma.
5.6. I know a lot
Shiori,
of travelers
they
have been
give you
waiting for
that,
that,
can
so
be
check it
lovely.
out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your pulls.
All right. That was
Maybe
a
pulling
lot
for
of info,
Chiori now.
so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code,
Because
travelers.
that'd be... Oh. Chef as for you. Oh. Okay, that's good. Nadia. Oh, Frida. Oh. No, it's a little bit.
Pass a trial first and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Oh, boy.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
How does
Then let's take a look at what awaits them.
Who is this blue? Chess piece. Okay, they use it hydro. Electro. What the hell is that? That don't looking too good. That's looking like you have to do something before this happens.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage.
Okay,
but
nice.
in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Okay,
Maybe
so
jot that one down for
Sidali and
later,
Novelette should be
travellers.
fine.
So, we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travellers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you
The new
cool collab.
Oh,
See you on the other
what
side,
collab?
travellers.
Bye.
Right into system optimizations. Some travellers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars.
But this is for
Alright,
glass,
so
yeah?
this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on.
Okay.
Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice! That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the markers.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
Okay, what is?
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin IMPACT is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
That is so... Oh, clean. That looks like... Oh, damn it! How much? That was expensive.
But I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. The music's going to be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too.
No?
What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're going to love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini-games are always so fun and creative.
Absolutely.
Just can't wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program.
Teasing.
A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships, new answers, and a whole lot of fun. And with that, all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers. Bye. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Something teasing. They leave 20 seconds. I know it. Some working moon. Stay tuned to upper. Ooh, that is that. Okay, that is something. Okay, Wednesday. So next Wednesday be something. Okay. That is huge.